Hey YouTube, just a review on the hunting trail camera HC 300M. A lot of people have been struggling to get this working, and me included. So I have managed to get it working and operational. Let me show you how I did that. I am in the States. I'm using the I have my provider's Net 10, or I should say my wife's provider is Net 10, and yeah, I'll show you how I got it set up. Net 10 through AT&T. We'll go into the settings a little later. And I should stop saying I know I really should work on that, but it takes a standard SIM, just like this one. I just taped it so you don't see the codes on top. I am paranoid, I know. I know what people can do, I should say. So that just plugs in straight this way with the square, the cutoff side facing inside the camera like that. So let me put this down, and I will pop this in and show you what the settings are. Don't try to put a non-standard or smaller one in there. I did it, and I had to open up the whole thing to get it back out. So I push it in a little bit and slide this up. It goes in easier that way. Okay, so let's plug this in and turn it on. Should hear my computer go in a second. There we go. So it's made the connection. So this is my settings. For my camera settings, my main menus is the thing that they give you. My basic settings here, if you really want to copy me exactly. This doesn't really matter in my opinion. I had just in straight camera mode. I think they said that you can't send videos. Firstly, MMS. Let's check that out. Again, I'm on my provider is Net 10, which is provided through AT&T. So I went onto the Net 10 website and got their settings from the Net 10 Bring Your Own Phone, I think it's called. So this is the settings that they. Oops, sorry about that. This is the settings that they provide you. I did, however, manage to figure something out here. So if we say we require an APN for the GPR settings, so that's where's my mouse? There it is. TF data, account is blank, password is blank. Again, that'll all be provided by your provider. The way I got this IP address, again, this MMSC was provided by netting. It's just straight MMSC, and then the setting for that is exactly this. So for the IP address, all I did was I took the website looking kind of thing, copied that, and open up a command prompt and just say ping and then that. So here I did it, ping that at that. I'm just not going to do it again because I've already done it. Ping statistics for, and then it gives you the IP address of that website. Just copy that or just type it over and put it in here. Port 80 was also given by the provider. You need the port. If you get the MMS proxy, that is what this IP address is. Okay, and then you put in, again, this is just to show you guys, you just put your phone number in there. The format that I had was the area code, so that's, in my case, it's 231, and then the rest of the thing. You don't add anything else, just area code and then your normal phone number. Okay, so that's done. Let's move on to this other, the SMTP one for setting up your emails. Again, I have it on manual, other, because my provider isn't listed. Again, I went other. Now, here's where it kind of got interesting. The SSL, I had this set up to Gmail, so if you select here Gmail, it tries to use SSL and SMTP Gmail, and then 465 for the port. Now, what that it doesn't work because Google says this camera is using non-standard security standards. I tried to get around that while still using the SSL or the no SSL. I couldn't get that to work. But then what I found was if I use this start TTLS, you can keep your Google settings to secure, but then so you use other, like here, start TTLS or TLS I should say, server TTL, but then use this different port. I just found this like trial and error, and a lot of trial and error at that, and wasted a lot of batteries on the camera. But I guess persistence pays off. Just put in your normal address. I removed mine, your password, just normal as you were to log in. And then this setting would be the exact same as your MMS for the GPRS settings. So again, it's TF data for Net 10 provided by AT&T. And then these two are both blank. And then in here, you would put in your email address. Again, I just removed mine. It would just be charliebrown@gmail.com. And I'm going to put it down, quickly load my own settings. I don't want to have you guys emailing me. Just drop me a comment below if you need some help. I'll see if I can help you figure it out, which is going to be tough because I don't have a SIM card, but yeah. Anyway, let me load up my settings and I'll show you that it works. I don't have the SIM thing where it shows up. It'll come up here in a second. See, I've got reception, so that mobility should come up. Now they have SIM, I have mobility. What's the difference? I have no idea. But I believe this SIM card icon here, right above my nail there, does need to show that icon instead of the other one. I've never got the other one, so yeah. Anyway, I usually have it in that mode, and then I run it in and say okay. Okay, it starts flashing. I just jabber sometimes too, so I apologize for that. Alrighty, so see, I got a little sticky note up there, and hopefully it's gonna take that picture, but it's gonna be way too high. Move my sticky tape. There we go. So I still have my sticky tape there, the camera there. Hopefully we'll hear a click. Click. Alrighty. I have timed it. It usually takes about like 30 seconds or 40 seconds to get to my email. Just keep refreshing. There it is. New email. Hey, there's a sticky note on it. Quality isn't very good. It's a 40 kilobyte picture. If I download that, so it's very crap. You can read from it, even though, well, that was like in meters it's 1.5 meters, in feet it's times 3 is about 5 feet, at least 4 feet. But for game, it's just a reference picture. Your 5 megapixel photo is still saved on the SD card. It's just sending you a copy off of it that it really shrunk down and lost a lot of quality. But that's my setup. I've only got the commands to work for *500 that you just send as a normal message to it. The SMTP trigger, I have not gotten that working. So that's a bit of a pain. I would really have liked to set it, but I'm thinking maybe something like a Skype account that you can send a message to it. So, because I want to put one up, and actually in South Africa we have a farm there, and I want to put one up there. So I'm thinking I'll, since I don't have a way of sending a message without paying a ridiculous amount of money, first it's going to add up. I'm going to want it to send a lot of pictures to me on demand. So. And have my family use it as well. So we're gonna just basically set up a Skype account and then just send messages to it for extremely cheap, for like 2 cents or whatever, instead of what 50 cents or $1 or whatever per message. And then it'll email it back to the corresponding email address, which I'm going to set up an account so that it downloads it and then syncs it to a Dropbox folder in my computer, and that Dropbox folder gets synced up to the cloud, so to speak, and everyone can look at it there. But that's my plan. Maybe it'll help any of you guys if you wanted to try that. I haven't done that yet. I'm firstly going to get a bigger antenna because this is a 1.5 dBi antenna, so it's really kind of crappy. I want to go way into the boonies and put a bigger antenna on it, so it has a lot better reception. But thanks, bye.